The big focus that we have for you this morning is the latest update as far as the avalanche in Uttarakhand is concerned. Uttarakhand DGP Ashok Kumar has said that rescue work at the NTPC's 900-meter-long Tapovan tunnel had to be halted due to rise in the water level there. And what we are now getting to know is that 125 laborers are still feared missing. Rescue operations, in fact, will now begin again. Last night, due to rise in water level, the rescue operations had to be stopped temporarily, and there are still about 125 people who are still feared missing. And those are the visuals we are bringing to you, how for hours we saw rescue operations going on, and as many as 8 people unfortunately lost their lives, and 16 people were rescued successfully. Srinjoy Chaudhary joining us on the broadcast this morning. Srinjoy, good morning. Can you bring us up to speed with the latest as far as the rescue operation is concerned? It had to be stopped after water levels started rising last night.
Yes, that's what happened. They got to the tunnel and they used instruments and got their way inside the tunnel and rescued 16 people, is what we've heard. This is an example of people working unitedly and people working quickly, because it had to be done immediately. So you had the army working quickly. Overall, the armed forces, the NDRF, all the institutions have worked as quickly as possible to try and save as many people.
Okay, what are the initial details that you can share with us that Times Now has accessed as far as this entire incident is concerned?
Well, 125 people, and that's a huge number, are still missing. And the Chief Minister himself has said this. Now, why this has happened, how this could have been averted, a whole dam may have been washed away. Now, that is a huge loss, a major tragedy. Now, this is something that will have to be looked at, because a dam being washed away is almost unprecedented. So this is something that has proved to be a major tragedy for India.
Absolutely. Srinjoy, appreciate you joining us for the moment with all of those details. In fact, the initial recce report that was conducted by Uttarakhand Police has revealed that the Tapovan hydroelectric power dam, also called as Rishi Ganga project, has been completely washed off. 2 bridges at the entrance of Malari Valley and near Tapovan have been washed away as well. Main road between Joshimath and Tapovan remains intact, however. And 8 bodies were recovered from the rescue operation in Tapovan area. 16 people have been rescued, while search operation continues for about 125 missing laborers as we speak. ITBP, Indian Army, SDRF and NDRF are engaged in the rescue operation. In fact, yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had approved an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees for the next of kin of those who have lost their lives due to this tragic avalanche incident. 50,000 rupees will be given to those who got injured seriously.
The Air Force was informed about this terrible tragedy at close to 12:27 hours, and by 12:30 hours the Air Force had put various assets on standby to take on immediate relief operations. The various assets which were put on standby included 1 C-17 aircraft, 2 C-130s and 4 AN-32 transport aircraft. Along with this, helicopters such as 3 Mi-17s, 4 ALHs and 1 Chinook were put on standby. At close to 13:38 hours, we were tasked, the Air Force was tasked with airlifting of specialized rescue personnel from Delhi to Dehradun. This task was executed successfully, and in addition, a special team of Marcos along with their load have also been airlifted to Dehradun. By around 1:45 in the afternoon itself, 1 ALH from the Indian Air Force had got airborne and thereafter had carried out an extensive recce of the affected areas and had landed at Joshimath itself. The helicopters which were put on standby have reached Jolly Grant by 4 in the afternoon. Our C-130s and AN-32s have airlifted the entire planned contingent of rescue personnel along with around 20 tons of specialized relief load by this evening, along with the Marcos team. the Air Force has set up a special task force which is being led by a Air Vice Marshal rank officer to ensure proper coordination with all required agencies to ensure the smooth conduct of the relief operations at all times. As I've told you, a large contingent of men and material have been transported to Dehradun. Starting from 6:45 in the morning, helicopters are going to be pushed in to airlift these personnel and specialized equipment into the affected areas. In addition, a special team of 6 scientists along with specialized reconnaissance equipment are also going to be taken into the affected areas for aerial reconnaissance. The Indian Air Force is also activating other airfields in that area like Gauchar so as to ensure that we have the maximum number of operating services available to carry out unhindered rescue operations.
And memories of 2013 North India floods haunted the entire country once again, especially Uttarakhand. A glacier broke in Dhauli Ganga Valley in Joshimath Sunday morning, resulting in widespread devastation. In the incident, some have lost their lives, some have lost their homes, and some still remain missing. However, amidst the obscure, our Jawans are carrying out the rescue operations and are saving the lives of those stranded. Take a look at this report.
At around 11 a.m. this morning, a glacial burst in Chamoli district of Uttarakhand triggered an avalanche and flash floods along the Alaknanda and Dhauli Ganga rivers, destroying everything that came in its way and leaving a trail of destruction. The under-construction Rishi Ganga Tapovan hydropower project was ravaged as water gushed through it. While more than 150 workers working at the plant are missing, the rescue team have fished out 7 dead bodies. The massive floods completely destroyed homes situated on the riverbank side in Rainy Village.
Water has been controlled downstream around Helen place, which is downstream by 13-15 kilometers of Joshimath. Large number of workers were working at these sites. They are still missing.
The rescue and relief operations are in full swing. 5 teams of the National Disaster Response Force and 2 of Indo-Tibetan Border Police are carrying out the rescue operations. And so far, 16 have been rescued.
We are looking at in a way, developing situation. If people are stranded and specialized rescue is required, so if required, we'll airlift more teams. Unless we account for everybody who is missing, our work is not over.
2 teams, about 200 men are on the job. Till Tapovan, the devastation traces are seen. Our people are on the job. They are constantly in touch with the local administration.
Taking stock, Prime Minister Modi assured that India stands with people of Uttarakhand and that the whole nation is praying for the state in this hour of grief.
जो मां गंगा का उद्गम स्थल है, वो राज्य उत्तराखंड इस समय आपदा का सामना कर रहा है। मैं उत्तराखंड के मुख्यमंत्री श्री त्रिवेंद्र रावत जी, भारत सरकार के गृह मंत्री श्री, एनडीआरएफ के अफसर, उन सबसे निरंतर संपर्क में हूं। उत्तराखंड के साहसी लोग के लिए मैं प्रार्थना कर रहा हूं, बंगाल प्रार्थना कर रहा है, देश प्रार्थना कर रहा है।
Though the rise in water level has been contained, a gigantic responsibility lies ahead in evacuating people who are trapped in tunnels.
मशीन वहां तक पहुंचाना ये संभव नहीं है। 35-40 फीट तक उसमें गाद भरा हुआ है और इसलिए आईटीबीपी के जवान रोप के सहारे वहां नीचे उतरे और फिर उन्होंने किसी तरह से उस सुरंग को खोलने का प्रयास किया। वहां उन्होंने इंटर किया है और अभी 1 घंटा पहले तक वो लगभग 150 मीटर अंदर तक पहुंच पाए थे। ये सुरंग लगभग 250 मीटर लंबी है।
As Uttarakhand CM Trivendra Singh Rawat rushed to the spot to assess the situation, Top NDA ministers assured that the centre will offer full support to overcome the crisis.
मैं उत्तराखंड की सभी निवासियों को आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार इस संकट की घड़ी में उत्तराखंड के साथ खड़ी है और हर संभव मदद देकर इस संकट से जल्दी उत्तराखंड बाहर आए।
पहले मेरे उस ट्रेजेडी के ऊपर मेरा हार्ट फेल्ट condolences. It's a kind of tragedy which is very shocking. It's a natural disaster. But I also understand Manya Home Mantri ji himself has, through his tweet, assured that every help that the Uttarakhand government would need will be extended.
While those who have been rescued had a close shave with death, but the families of those missing will have a sleepless night. Their wait continues, but they are not alone, as India stands with Uttarakhand. Bureau Report, Times Now.
Mohit Bhatt joining us on the broadcast this morning. Mohit, good morning. The last official update we got was that 125 labourers still are feared missing. Can you tell us their status right now, and what about the rescue operations? Have they started again this morning?
Well, you see, as of now, Hina, according to the official sources, 8 bodies have been recovered from the rescue operation in Tapovan, though there was a slight delay in rescue operations last night because the water level rising in the tunnel, but rescue operations have been going on overnight, and as of now, while we speak, the rescue operations are going on. But as of now, the main concern of the administration is to make sure that who all are stuck in that particular tunnel in Tapovan should come out safely. And we know for a fact that how many people are still reportedly missing, and to locate them and to rescue them is the prime task of the administration. You see, I'm on my way to Joshimath, and I can clearly see the water level has come down, but the river Alaknanda is completely filled with silt. So it shows that how much impact it would have had. Now whole glacier broke up, then that part of dam broke up, and everything came down. It first came to Dhauli Ganga, then to Rishi Ganga, and subsequently to Alaknanda. So as of now, the water level has gone down. This is something which has come as a relief for the administration. But the prime concern of the administration over here is to locate everybody who is missing, and to make sure that people who are still stuck in tunnel, they should come out safely, because as of now, what the official sources say is that tunnel is completely filled with silt, and hence the rescue operations are getting delayed. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Mohit, for the moment, for joining us with all of those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more on the updates as far as the rescue operations are concerned. ITBP Jawans, meanwhile, chanting their battalion's motto after the rescue operation. Take a look.
बारह लोग हैं, सब सुरक्षित। अब मलबा का क्या है सोता? मलबा तो ये के पार तुम भी मलबे में फंसे थे? अच्छा, सरिया पकड़ गया। अच्छा, ठीक है। अब तो नहीं कोई भीतर ना? नहीं, ठीक है, तुम हिम्मत करो यार। ठीक है। चलो, बहुत बढ़िया, ठीक, गुड, वेरी गुड, ठीक है। चलो, शीशा बंद करो, निकलो।